Hi, long time no see. So it is April 2022 and I, a natural hair influencer, has not posted any hair content because I was so busy making the baby. Well, the baby is here now. He's a little bit over a month old and I'm starting to get my strength back, so it's time to return to my roots, baby, and get this hair together because this is what I look like underneath. Okay, and yeah, we're just gonna cover that right on up. So with that being said, first of all, hey child, welcome back to my channel. Secondly, did you miss me? I hope that you did. So let's get this video cracking. By the title of the video, you can tell what's going on. February, I planned on doing some content to promote some black-owned businesses, but I was big pregnant, didn't feel like it, so you didn't get that content. March, Women's History Month, I wanted to do some content promoting some women-owned businesses, but I had just had a baby. I ain't feel like being bothered, so you didn't get that content either. Well, now that we're about 6 weeks out from childbirth, I'm really feeling good right now, feeling good, feeling great. It is time to make up for the content I have not been posting, so we're gonna take Black History, Women's History, boom, put them together. We have a watch day featuring nothing but black woman-owned businesses, and I love making that type of content. So I am gonna keep it really simple. I'm using 4 products. We're gonna get us a good wash and go popping. So if you wanna see how these businesses work for me, how my hair turned out, or if you just wanna kiki, have a little girlfriend time, little friend time, just kicking with your girl, seeing as how we have a lot of lost time to make up for, then keep on watching. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Hey, child. And we are back. Let's get this video started. Well, it already has gotten started off camera. I just didn't include you. So look, my child, love him dearly. He's disrespectful when it comes to me working. He don't care nothing about these lights, this camera, or to be quite frank, he don't care nothing about you. It's just when he's hungry, he's like, it's my boob, I want it now. So that's what happened. So while off camera, I did shampoo with one of my favorite moisturizing shampoos on the market, and that is TGIN's Moisture Rich Shampoo. As far as moisturizing shampoos go, it gets me clean and it never strips me. It feels really, really good on my hair. Like, I absolutely love this shampoo. I've been knocking this bottle down in my private time. Like, seriously, that shampoo is clutch and I will always keep it in my house. So now that my hair is clean, let's go ahead and get it moisturized, honey. First of all, I need to spray a little bit more water. Can you get into the growth though? Okay, this time 2 years ago, I was crying on YouTube because I did a big chop, but honey, she's back. Let's go ahead and add some moisture using Mish Beauty. Now this is their sweet pumpkin spice. Get into the camera. That smell like it. So this is the Sweet Pumpkin Spice limited edition conditioner that they had in the holiday season. I absolutely loved it. I just finished up Warm Sugar Cookie. Now I'm about to knock this down too. I love this conditioner. That's pretty much all I got to say about it. This is really, really good. And if it comes back in the holiday season, I definitely recommend it. So anyway, all right, so what I'm going to do, and listen, I've learned that people don't like long videos, and honestly, I don't have time for long videos no more. I don't have time for DIYs. I don't have time for long wash day routines. I got to get in, get out while I have the opportunity while this child is asleep. So anyway, I'm going to keep this as simple as possible. As far as applying conditioner, make sure your hair is wet. Stop. Child, I hate this Mr. bottle, but I done spent my coin, so we're gonna use it, because the Saints don't waste no money. All right, so now that the hair is really, really wet, I'm just gonna take some of this Mish conditioner and apply it on there. Smooth it in. I'm kind of using my nails as a comb just to work that in. Eventually, I'm going to use my good old Felicia Leatherwood, honey. You know, another black woman owned business. But yeah, that's my process throughout my whole head. I'm going to spray it with water, make sure it's soaking wet, apply some conditioner, rub it in, and y'all will see it completely applied. And listen, ain't no point in wasting your time on mine. Apply some conditioner and go on about your business. So y'all see it completely applied in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And my conditioner is completely applied, honey, not just to my hair, but to my clothes and my skin. But anyway, y'all, and I know what some of y'all are looking for. I ran out, so let's just move on. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just be glad that you don't. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to actually let this sit for about 30 minutes and let my scalp's heat do the work. Unfortunately, I don't have time to get under the dryer to do all this luxuriating for deep conditioning. Honey, I got to do what I can while my child allows. So I'm gonna just go around the house with this for about 30 minutes in case sarah, whatever will be, will be. I'll be right back. And we are finally back. I ended up doing some things around the house, so I walked around for about 45 minutes with the cap on, not under the dryer at all, and my hair feels incredible. And honey, I needed all of that because the neglect yeah, it's been real. So let's get into the leave-in. Now, of course, leave-ins are optional steps, but for me in my house, I like the way they feel. I like the way they work on my hair, so we're gonna continue to use them. And the leave-in I'm using is one I haven't used on my channel in a while, and that is from Girl in Hair. So y'all know I really love this brand. Like, I use it all the time when I have my protective styles because that is what it's for, but it is also available to be used for your loose curls. Now this, if you're not familiar with the brand, sit down, pop a squat, honey. This was formulated by a dermatologist. She is a beautiful black woman, Dr. Camille Howard. She was formulating this with us in mind who wear protective styles, whether it be braids, weaves, things like that. This is supposed to take care of your hair underneath those styles. I really do love the brand. She's a really sweet person. Like, in real life, I really love her. She has no idea that I'm mentioning her in this video again, but actually none of these brand owners do. I just really like these people. And so yeah, Girl in Hair, we're gonna use that on my hair. So this is their Nourishing Leave-In Conditioner. The reason they have this little tube is, again, if you were to have like braids or sew in or something like that, you could just put it on your scalp like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze it on my hand, and it's coming out like this right here. And it smells real good too. So I'm gonna just go ahead and rub this together and put it all throughout each section. And I won't spend a lot of time on the application because this isn't necessarily like a wash and go tutorial, but I wanted you to see my basic steps. So I'm just going to work the leave-in into my hair. And when I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and twist up each section to get the thing on out the way. And voila, thanks to the magical power of editing, my leave-in is applied everywhere. Now, my OG subscribers already know where this is going, but if you're new here, honey, just pop a squat and listen to me. There is another optional step that I like to do just to give my leave-in just a magical experience, honey. It's a beautiful thing. I put a cap on top of my leave-in. Usually, if I'm doing my hair in the shower, I put my leave-in on when my hair is soaking wet, and it pretty much gives the same effect. But if I'm doing my hair outside of the shower, which of course I'm doing right now, I put a cap on top of my leave-in and just let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I promise you it just makes the hair smooth like butter. Shout out to my niece, she's been playing me all of the BTS songs. But anyway, I'm gonna let this sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then we're gonna go to the last step, which is styling. All right, so time is up. My leave-in has been sitting for about 10 minutes underneath the shower cap. It is now time to go to the most tedious part of wash day, which is styling for me. And I will be featuring a company that I really like. It was started by an influencer turned boss lady, and her name is Robin. And she created this brand called Curl Days. Child, I did this big old introduction. I ain't even got the label in the camera. Let's try this again. She created a brand called Curl Days. I used to watch her content when she faithfully created things on YouTube. So to now know that her work has gotten her from an online arena to now being in both Target and CVS, I'm so very proud of this black woman. It takes a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to be able to pull that off. So, you know, shout out to Robin for that. So again, I am not going to spend, oh, my hair feels so good. I promise I love putting a shower cap on it. Anyway, focus, Faye. All right, so here is what I'm gonna do. First of all, the length, honey, focus. Now, child, this length is distracting me. I knew my hair grew out with this pregnancy, but shout out to my son for giving me some length. Preferably, I keep my edges because y'all know how postpartum shedding works. Now, let's get into the actual styling, which is what we're here for. So I'm gonna take some of this gel. With washing goes for me by 2 methods of application. It's either to rake in the gel or to shingle it in. I find that I get better results when I shingle, so that's what we're gonna do. So I have some product on my hands that I rub together, and I'm just gonna put it on this entire section. And what I'm going to do is take smaller sections and just twirl it around my finger to kind of encourage it to do a little loop-de-loop, make it pop real good. So I'm just gonna go through my entire head and do that. But that is what I'm doing just to show you. I just take a small section and twirl it around my finger just to give it a little oomph. And that's what I'll do to the remainder of my hair, and that's why I say it's the most tedious part of this process, because honey, the time, but it'll be totally worth it in the end. So I'm gonna go through and shingle this entire head of mine, and you'll see the finished results in 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Okay, the shingling is now complete, and I ain't even gonna hold you. Honey, I'm tired. This took a lot. I'm not used to this. A lot. but get into this definition though. It's just like sometimes you know your wash and go is gonna wash and go. I feel like this gonna be the one. So here's what we're going to do. Well, what I'm going to do. I am going to let this air dry for about 15, 20 minutes, possibly even 30. And then I'm gonna diffuse the rest of the way. That might cause a little bit of frizz, but guess what? I don't care because I'm not getting under a hoodie dryer, and me and air drying do not work out. So I'm going to diffuse. I'll probably stretch a little bit and possibly even pick out the roots, just depending on how it looks, and I'll come back and show you the final results in 5, 4, 3, 2. And I'm back. First of all, let me state the obvious, honey. This is the next day. I tried to do all of the video in one day, but honey, number one, I don't have much energy. Number two, my child is demanding, so I couldn't do it. But I went to Starbucks this morning, and in the process of getting in and out of the car, I popped off and press on nail, lost it, and so I just had to go ahead and take them all off, because what I wasn't gonna do is come on YouTube with 9 nails. Okay. But as I was saying, this is actually the next day hair. Not only has this hair been slept on, but it has been outside in the rain with humidity, and this is what I'm looking like. And honestly, I ain't mad at all. I actually really like my hair, but as a point of transparency, number one, I find with this gel, first of all, I'm obsessed. Absolutely love it. Hear me today. I love this gel, but it didn't give me a lot of shine, so I did go ahead and spritz a little bit of Proclaim shine spray on my hair just to give my hair a little bit of oomph. Secondly, at a certain point, I was tired in the styling process, and so there were places where I did not let the leave-in absorb. I just left it on my hair, and instead of working it in, and then with putting the gel on top, it locked it in that state, so I got a little bit of flaking. That does not speak to the quality of the product. It speaks to the fact that I need not to be doing my hair when I'm tired. But I'm tired all the time, so we'll figure it out. But anyway, this video was number one just for me to come on and have a little fun with y'all and say, hey boo, I'm popping back out from maternity leave. And number two, if you can support a black business, that would be great, because y'all know with the way the market is set up, certain companies that didn't pay natural hair any mind all of a sudden see the money in it, and they came in and started taking over. And a lot of times when you go to these stores, most of the products catered to black people are not made by black people. So here in this video was just a few options of some companies that I really love and support. None of this was sponsored. They have no idea I was giving them a shout out. I just really love these companies and other beautiful black owned companies. There are so many that I love, but honey, I can only do so much in one video. This was just 4, but it's so many more to choose from. So with that being said, I love y'all, Maki Dada, and I'm out this piece. I gotta go feed my child and try to get a nap when he naps, because y'all told me I'm supposed to sleep when he sleeps. By the way, how exactly does that work? Like, I'm supposed to sleep when he sleep, but I still gotta shower, I gotta eat, I gotta clean my house, I gotta cook, I got so much other stuff. When am I supposed to sleep? But child, that's another conversation. Oh, let me turn around and let you see my hair before I go. And like I said, if y'all see some flakes, it's because I did the most with my leave-in. It's not any fault of any of these companies. Now let me turn around and let you see it, bend over, let you see it. Oh. Alright, so with that being said, I am officially done with this video. I already gave y'all the outro, so let me just say again, I love y'all, Maki Dada, and I'm out this piece. Bye. Whew, I'm tired.